Tonight we have more Supreme Darkness news, and we're going to be looking at the new Sinful Spoil Lore Part 2 from yesterday to today. And we have support for every single theme in the whole entire lore series, so let's take a look at it and let's get started. First off, we have an interesting card being Queen of the Zimina. It is a level 8 Dark Illusion effect monster with 2500 attack and 2000 defense. This card is always treated as a Sinful Spoil monster, and you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is in your hand or on your field, is sent to the graveyard or banished by your opponent's activated effect, you can special summon this card. When you're a Zimina or White Forest monster destroyed by battle with your opponent's monster, you can target one Sinful Spoil spell or trap card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. This card works relatively well with the Hallowed Zimina because you could send this to summon out a Zimina fusion, so you can summon this back and then you can just link them away or do whatever you need to do, because honestly having a level 8 Dark Illusion is very powerful, especially with the Zimina package. Next up after that, let's get into the brand new fusion monsters for the lore. We have the Snake-Eyed Damned Dragon. It is a level 8 Fire Dragon Fusion effect monster with 3000 attack and 2500 defense, and it takes one Snake-Eye monster plus Illusion monster. Must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by sending 2 face-up monster cards from your spell trap card zone to the graveyard. You can only use the effect of this card's name once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can target one face-up monster on the field, place it in face-up in its owner's spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card. Being able to break a board piece is very useful, and also being able to contact fuse with your spell and trap card zone face-up monster cards is relatively good, especially in Snake Eye because you're most likely going to get multiples. And this also triggers Flameburst Dragon, so probably in the future Flameburst Dragon will get banned. And honestly, this is actually a really good card, as it is a free extender in any Snake Eye deck, or even as Zimina deck, really. After that, we have a second fusion monster, and this one is going to be Saint Zimina. It is a level 10 Dark Illusion effect monster with 0 attack and 4000 defense. One level 6 or higher fusion monster plus one level 6 or higher synchro monster. So literally, super poly. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. Your opponent cannot target this card, cards they control, and cards in their graveyard, and banishment with card effects. Also, if they take any battle damage you would have taken instead. If this card was fusion summoned this turn, quick effect, you can special summon one level 9 or lower as a Aamina monster from your deck or extra deck. So literally this summons out every single Aamina card from your deck or extra deck outside of that. But also on top of that, it protects you from Bestials, DD Crow, multiple different forms of targeting effects, and honestly this card is relatively broken if you can bring it out in the first turn. They really want to make you run Snake Eye as Zimina White Forest because of these brand new cards. After this, let's take a look at the brand new Goblin Biker Exceed monster, and honestly it's really cool because it is kick-ass Goblin Bikers. It is a rank 6 Dark Fiend Exceed effect monster, 2500 attack and 2000 defense, 2 plus level 6 monsters. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. You can target face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of Goblin monsters you control, detach one Exceed material from your monster, and if you do, attach those targets to this card as a material. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of Goblin Exceed monsters you control, detach 3 materials from your monsters, and if you do, send those targets to the graveyard. So you get to wipe 3 cards for free, and you get to wipe more for free during your turn. So literally this card breaks every single board that there could be once you get rid of all their interruptions and negates. So honestly, a very powerful rank 6 for Goblin Bikers, or any deck that can realistically make it overall. Finally, we're going to be taking a look at the trap card for Aamina, which is also a White Forest card. We have Aamina Unleashing. It is a normal trap, and this card is always treated as a White Forest card. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. Target cards on the field up to the number of fusion and synchro monster, fiend, illusion, and spellcaster you control, and in your graveyard, return them to the hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect, you could set this card. honestly, another one of that you can run in your White Forest deck, and honestly, it's a very powerful card because it's a multi-card bounce, and especially very useful if you have the Aamina fusion monster on the field or in the graveyard, or your White Forest on the field or in your graveyard. So literally, this is just Konami telling you guys to run Sinful Spoil Snake Eye White Forest Aamina. So outside of today and yesterday, let me know what you guys think about the new Sinful Spoil cards. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye. Also, please make sure to subscribe because I'm hoping to get to 1,600 subscribers by the end of the year. Also, you can become a channel member, but I really don't promote that much. But anyways, see you all in the next video.